Good morning. Good morning. What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday, man. We are finally here. Quick check, everybody. Let me know, how does it sound? How does it look? I've been making so many monkey changes all the time. Always monkeying with things. So just let me know. Because like I said, trying to really establish things a lot better. Get things look better. If you, you caught my spontaneous live for the 11 minutes. I can't believe I went that long even. I tried to go live from the phone, do the vertical. I tried to maybe just do what the cool kids were doing. Apparently that was a bad idea and messed up. I don't know if it was just like poor service down here. I mean, we are in like what I call a speakeasy. I mean, this is a special location that not very many people can find. And it's an invite only. So you guys in the chat, Casey, what's going on? Earl, what's going on? Alpha Prime EDC, you guys can come hang out with me. But that doesn't mean you're gonna have good service down here. So when it comes to using the cell phone, apparently I was sadly mistaken. Well, anyway, first Alpha Prime EDC, welcome, Brad. Appreciate you hanging out here. Alpha Prime EDC, Earl, what's up? What's going on here? Oh man, I forgot. Yeah, you're selling some stuff here between the Chavez Gen 3 and the Zon. IFBI have to sell one. Which should it be? Sorry, I'm crying a little bit just thinking about that, Brad. Me personally, none. Don't sell them. Sell all the other shit. Keep the Zon, keep the Chavez, because you know me, I like my Chavez. I've got actually two in front of me right now as we speak here. I'm a fan of Chavez. You know, I probably can attest a lot of that to you, Brad. You know, you're kind of my go-to Zon guy as well as Chavez. So here's my Zon. Don't get rid of him. Don't do it, Brad. Don't do it. Also, this is my little carry that I've got going on today here. I'll get a little bit more deeper in that as well. As always, the rules kind of apply. What's in your pockets, I'll show you what's in my pockets. You tell me a little something, something, I'll tell you a little something, something. You know how it works? Just kind of like on the schoolyard. I'll show you mine, you show me yours. That came out wrong. Excuse that. Oh man, it's Friday. We're finally here. I was trying to upload a few more videos. I had a video lined up for this morning, and apparently I didn't have my microphone on. So I tried to keep the audio that I had from like I had my up top camera and then my front camera, and I tried to use the audio from the top camera because this camera right here is too far away to pick up decent audio. It is kind of an open area, so the audio wasn't very good. Not saying that the audio up here was very good, but I tried to fix it, and I tried to make it sound somewhat good. Hopefully it turns out well, because that's going to be something that I'm going to start trying to carry. It's right here. I'm not going to show you too much of it, but you can get the idea that it's a neck knife. And I've never carried a neck knife. I've never actually wore a neck knife, and it's something I'm going to try doing more often. I'm going to try to mix up my carry because I've been so in my own damn ways. And I don't want to sound like I'm an old dude, because I'm not. I mean, I'm in my 30s. I can't talk like that. But when I say this, like, I'm so stuck in my own ways. Knife in right pocket, wallet in left pocket, blah blah blah. You know, my Leatherman on the hip. I want to push myself more to wear like my sling bag. It's getting winter. It's harder to get in the pockets. I carry my CCD. I carry that at about 330, I want to say, roughly about. It was where it's comfortable. I'm kind of thinking here, and I've been watching a lot of videos, and I've got that snack time sling bag where I kind of think I want to try carrying it across the chest and carrying it right there, because in the winter here, it's already snowed here. It's getting cold. You're gonna be bundling up, and the idea is to make it easy to get to for me. And the only worry I have here, maybe you guys can let me know if you guys carry that way in a pouch or a sling bag like that. Is that a safe thing? I feel like it's not very safe, but women carry them in their purses and stuff. So I kind of thought maybe that would be kind of cool. We'll see. And like I said, I'm trying to switch it up. That's where a neck knife is going to be introduced into my carry. Try a few other things like that as well. What are you guys carrying? What are you guys doing this Friday? As far as, do you guys have any plans for the weekend? Let me know it on the chat here. Definitely interested to hear what's going on here. Man, I feel like I'm still not over this dang cold. It's always one thing after another, I feel like. But like I said, I'm going to do a little drop down. Let's take a look here. Show you what I've got on the desk here. Is anybody even still here? So quiet in here. What's going on? What's going on? Why is it so quiet? Where is everybody? Invite your friends. Let's hang out here. It's Friday morning. It's coffee time. Let's hang out. Let me do this here really quick here and show you what's on the desk. I got quite a few new knives that I do want to show off here. Earl, you did say it sounds and looks good. I hope so, because like I said, that was just a bust. I had it uploaded and everything, and I looked at it, and it like blasted in my ears. I was like, okay, that's no good. So I had to quickly edit it again, and I should have just redone the whole video, but excuse me. I didn't because, well, Civivi, Suncut, and We, when you make a video for them or with them, they're not paying me to make the video, but they do expect me to have it out within 3 days of the receiving of the package. I was like, oh, that's kind of a bummer situation. So you're kind of rushing it. So it's literally when companies do that, they have to understand that you're only getting a first impression. You're going to get what the first impression is. You're not going to get a long-term review. And I've got so many knives on the docket right now that are going to be like changing things up when it comes to what I'm carrying and what I thought about the initial response. Like, let's just talk about this one. I talked this one up a ton. This is the Vosteed Raccoon. I've talked this up a lot, and I've been carrying the heck out of it. I don't know if you can even see the scratches in there, but I cleaned this thing quite a bit. Actually, dang, that looks way too good. I actually just writ dyed. If anybody has seen the most recent video I made here, or sorry, not the most recent, second most recent. Oh, anyways, the vlog I did, I red dyed a couple knives, and this used to be brown on my Carta. I think it turned out really good. I really like the way it looks. But the initial response on this was I was a little worried. Like when I opened it up, I was like, it feels good. And I thought the action was fantastic. I'm going to tell you what, the action is subpar, awesome, but yet not very good. How do I describe it? So let me put it this way. The action works great. The action does exactly what I want to do. And I've noticed it's a little gritty, but I've been wearing the heck out of this outside, doing yard work. It's a little gummy and gritty, but that also probably is because it's dirty. I probably should take it apart again. And I'll be honest with you, when I even writ dyed it, I could probably see the brown underneath there. I literally just tied some wire on there, dipped it into the writ dye, shook it around a little bit, and let the micarta soak up the black dye. And I didn't wash it. I didn't take it apart, and I should have. I mean, that was probably a mistake, but it's a knife that I feel like I can beat up. This is I'm going to call it my yard work knife. And it's a knife that takes a lot of beating. So I don't expect it to be like, let me do a little top down here. Let me show you what I've got going on here. I don't have anything majorly planned. I didn't think about anything, but I definitely do have an idea what I'm talking about. What I want to talk about, I should say. Let me say it that way. All right, let me do this. Share this screen here. And so all these knives here are knives that I'm working on content on right now for doing some reviews again, long-term reviews, how things are going. So I'm talking about the Vosteed Raccoon, right? I'm telling you that this is like my work knife. It's a knife that I beat the heck out of, and I feel okay doing that too. Would I feel okay doing that to this knife? This is from Concept Knives. This is a very, I'm going to call it a nice looking knife. This is going to be one that I wouldn't take to the garden. I wouldn't dig up dirt, but I expect this one to work a lot better than the Vosteed Raccoon. Price wise, it's more premium, but I'll be honest with you, this one isn't as good of an action as this one, and I just talked about this one being gummy, so it's tough. I actually probably should use this one more, and it it looks good. The action's not bad. I did catch somebody else's live, and I didn't call them out, but I kind of wanted to. They talked the heck out of this knife. It's good. It's not perfect. And I'm comparing it to another knife. This one actually drops next week. This is the Crispy Donut Community collaboration. There's going to be 2 of them. This one is with Blade Binge, dropping next week. And this one is just butter. Like, this one just works. It's so smooth. Everything about it, it just, this is like premium. And I think actually this one might be more expensive. And so I'm talking about long-term review versus, first initial response on an unboxing video of these knives. So this one right here versus this one. Like, if I had to do a video on this one, I probably would have talked it up a lot more. But now that I've had it for a while and used it, I can't talk highly about it. Another knife that came like a week after that from Concept is this one. Love this one. This one is perfect. That one I'm just not so happy with it. It's just maybe it's me. Maybe it's a personal thing. And as I ramble on and I'm talking about what I'm trying to talk about, when Civivi has me open up a package and it gives me 3 days to post a video, I'm going to rush it. It's probably not going to be the good quality. I'm going to actually drop that video probably after this live. And you guys can let me know. Earl says, okay, I found a new piece of my EDC that I never considered. I got a mag back iPhone case. It's magnetic and attaches to any. Oh, that would be a super game changer. I've got a piece of metal over here. I can see that in the pickup truck. Yeah, I like the idea. You're right. You're onto something. That's a good idea. I should really do that. I've been carrying this leather one, and I switched up quite a bit with another case. Depending if I'm out doing video for an extra camera, I got this newer case. It's aluminum, but that would be so slick if there was a magnetic back there. That'd be super cool. What's cool about this one is I can put filters on it. Kind of cool. Kind of nerdy also. Hey, Sid, what's going on? Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday. And what a good morning looking at, the box from your moon. Ooh, man, you have your camera on? I want to see that. Send me a picture. I want to see that. Marco, what's going on? Good morning. That turned out good. I was wondering how it would look after a few days. Are you talking about the micarta rit dyeing? You rit dye micarta, it's there forever. Rit dyeing anything it's there forever. The other scales I did were the Demco 80-20.5 scales. These were white, orange, of course. You know me. And so the Demco is actually black and orange. Once you rit dye them, it's there forever, Sid. If that's what you're talking about, it's there forever. These Civivi ones I did a long time ago. These used to be green, and never wore off. Actually, to be honest with you, this is smoothened out quite a bit. This is the Civivi Elementum. It was green micarta, but man, it used to have more texture to it. I've wore it down so much it's actually smooth, but yet it's still black as can be. I don't know if you guys do any rit dyeing. If you haven't seen that vlog that I just posted, it was a kind of a makeup video at the same time, because I did a video where I rit dyed the Demco. There were jade scales, and the jade came out basically green, and I couldn't get them black. I switched up the rit dye that I was using, and night and day difference. Night and day. You got to use the synthetic. Wow, I can't say that. This cold is still here, guys. Like, it's been like 3 weeks. Been coughing up a storm. Can't talk, but yeah, huge difference. Make sure you use the right rit dye. And I'm trying to think what I even used, but yeah, it did not do very well at all. But now, huge difference. Black, the orange came out really good. I couldn't decide. I could not decide whether I wanted the black or orange, so I went with both. I also think I might have put the bearings in upside down, so I'm going to see if I can find some skip blades. That's the other thing I'm going to be really getting into. Be on the lookout for videos of me swapping like skip bearings into some of my knives. I think I said skip blades, skip bearings. And no, skip blades. They make their own knives. So sorry about that. Brain dead. Yo, Jack, good morning. Happy Friday. What's going on, my guy? You could have just bought the all black elemental. I could have, but here's what happened. So where did elemental go? So I bought this like years ago, and at the time, I had a budget, I had a gift card, and where I purchased it from did not have black, and I wanted black. They had a green one, and I got a Civivi. Oh God, it's like the chopper one. I can't even think of the name of it. I think it was like the Bull Mastiff, and they had a matching pair. I was like, oh, that'd be cool. And then it took like a couple weeks. I was like, nah, this has gotta be a, it's gotta be a black one. So yeah, I just red dyed it because red dye is super cheap, and I was red dyeing a bunch of other stuff at that time. But yeah, you're absolutely right. I could have just bought an all black one. I really want that the Elementum too with the button lock, with the flipper and button lock, not the larger one without the flipper. It's gotta have the flipper tab. I don't know why I haven't bought it because it's not that expensive. I think I've bought way more expensive knives in the meantime, so I really just need to get on that. Also, I need to get myself a Yonder, I need to get myself a Lander. I mean, I've got way too many knives on the docket list, but it seemed like I want to spend more of the money on the expensive stuff, like a Bacaro, like this one. What is this, like $2+, whatever? I'll spend the money on this, but I won't buy a $60 knife. What's wrong with me? I don't know. Well, I'll tell you what, that best decision ever. If you guys haven't bought one of these yet, or if you haven't even felt one, you thought the F5.5 was good, get this. Trust me when I tell you that this is the best decision knife I've ever bought. And I have some pretty good knives. The Zahn was second on this compared to this. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I like boxing designs. And I hate liner locks. And get this, my favorite knife is a liner lock. Man. Yeah, I just opened it. I was going to do an unboxing video, but I got a cold myself and coughing a lot, so I just get pictures of it. I'm telling you, that's exactly where I'm feeling. Grabbed a Mission to the Moon one. Man, I wish. Are you at work right now, Sid? I want to like send you an invite just so you can show me. If you're available, let me know. I want to get you on here. I want to see it. Yo, what's going on, Chris? Happy Friday. If you guys haven't seen his lives, man, I can't like not look away. I've been enjoying them. Honestly, love the Pictionary. Loved watching you guys sharpen knives. Definitely fun. Oh, Earl, come on. Want to feel old. Forrest Gump is 30 years old. Are you kidding me? Wait. Really? It's that old? Holy smokes. Yeah, you just made me feel old, Earl. Holy smokes. That means, like, how old is Tom Hanks? Is he in his... Okay, let me ask. Hey, Siri. How old is Tom Hanks? 68 years old. So 30 years ago, he was 38 years old. In that... He looked more like 20. So, wow. You just made me feel old. Thanks, Earl. Have you tried the ASOG Terminus XR? I have not. It's all black and used to be the budget bug out. Okay, I'm gonna check it out here, and it's still probably the. Let me look here. The SOG Terminus. I don't even know if I know what that is. I'm not really super into SOG knives. The only SOG knife I honestly like and love and will swear by is the Power Pint. Oh God, that looks just like the Vasti. It's got a little bit of a different point on it. Oh yeah, I'd rock the heck out of it. They even got an orange one. Okay. You guys want to see what we're looking at here? Yeah, I would totally rock that. Heck yeah. Let's see here. Am I frozen? Of course. There it is. So yeah, I would definitely rock that. That is sweet. How do I view this differently? There we go. Yeah, I would rock that. So what do they call their locking system? It's definitely doesn't look like an axis lock or a crossbar. All right, I gotta check it out here. $160 or $60 at Cabela's. Oh, the prices are all over the place, but I definitely rock that. I'm going to click on the orange one. Yeah, learn something new. Hey, Jack, I would definitely check that out. I don't know if I want to spend the $160, but I would definitely spend the $30 on that. Give you a minute. Let me get, yeah, heck yeah. I'll send you an invite. I got to remember how to even do that. Hey, Kathleen Smith, good morning. Happy Friday. This company has gray handles and black blade 1-2. Okay. But I broke the spring and I have to send it back for warranty. When you say spring, is it like the Omega spring or is it like the XR lock? Is that, it's not an assisted. I'm not into assisted knives. I'm telling you guys, I need to like step out of my, like, I don't know. I gotta like step out of my comfort zone and do different things. And maybe I need to get back into some assisted, but I like manual open knives. I like a knife that I can just control, no springs. Although I like the bug out. I like the Vosteed, the crossbar, but I like this because it drops down. I can open it up. Have you guys seen this one? This is from Urban EDC. Fat carbon and black. This is actually a pre-order exclusive. So if you pre-order it, you guys can get this one. Love this thing. This is like my classy Sunday knife. People don't like the pocket clip. People love the pocket clip. What are your guys' thoughts? My thoughts. I'll wait to give you guys my personal thoughts. I'm sure some of you guys know about it, but I'll let you guys decide. Let me know down in the chat. What do you guys think of this pocket clip? Love it or hate it? Pass or smash? The $160 one is the S35. Okay, and the D2 is $60. I don't mind D2. I've got a knife in here that just got sent to me that is D2. And this is actually a new brand. I'll talk about that in a little bit here. It's not assisted, but it is a crossbar. See, that I like that. I'm okay with like the Omega spring because that's easy to fix. But I've got some automatic knives years ago, of course, that when I carried them, they were a pain in the buttocks to fix. And maybe I just suck at fixing them. I don't even know. I'll open this up here. This is something I got in the mail. I'll get some pictures soon. I got to get a video of it. I won't go too in depth of it because I want you guys to watch the video. But this is from New Knives. This has got an American flag on it. I haven't done the research. I don't know if it's an American-made company or not. But I'll obviously have to learn that before I make the video. I looked at it very close, or not very close, very minimal, I would say, the other day. D2 blade steel. I don't know if this is the prototype or not, but there's a Kickstarter going for this. And you talk about Civivi Elementums, you talk about bug outs. This is like my opinion, kind of a new look at a Civivi Elementum. It's got its own vibes, but if you like the Elementum, different as far as locking systems, that's the same, but much smoother than that one. But it's got the over the top or front flipper, works great, really drop shutty. Got thumb studs, which if the Elementum had thumb studs, that'd be awesome. I wish this even had I wish it had a back flipper, but that works so smooth. Super deep carry pocket clip, and it's recessed in there, so there's, I don't know if you guys can see that, but look how super deep that is. Super recessed, and yeah, it is also left-handed, so you can swap it around. It's one that goes behind the scales. I think that's pretty cool. Lefty, but man, it is super drop shutty. Drop point blade, unique grind down there. Got a nice little swedge up there. The jimping is in the back. I wish the jimping was up front personally, but I don't know. I like it though. There's a Kickstarter going for it. I'll be getting a lot more information. Like I said, I just got it and haven't made a video for it, so be on the lookout on something a little more in depth on that. I'll let you know more about the company. Hopefully I'm feeling better before that. Got a lanyard hole. It's super minimalist, yet at the same time good size, because I'm a sucker for the Elementum, and that one definitely gives me Elementum vibes. I'm sorry, but I don't mean to compare it, but I have to. Just being real about it. If I can hold that in my hand. A little more weight in there. I think a little bit more weight. I would say though, I think this is what I'm going to rit dye as well. If you like the what's the Ultim? I know there's an Ultim one there. I think there's a titanium one, an aluminum one. Couple different options, of course. I like the look of this. Are you talking about this here? I like it too. I honestly, I think I'm going to carry it. I want to ask him for more. Is that greedy? Like, is that greedy? I've got to get photos. I think I got to get a short and a full long form video for them. But for all that, I mean, I'll do that. I like it. What else do we got on the desk? Oh, we're talking about crossbars. Here's my Benchmade bug out. I like I said, I like the crossbar, but I don't like automatics. God, I haven't carried this in a while. I forget how good the bug out is. Titanium. This is actually the one I got from House of Blades. Check what they did. They put a little etching on there. Titanium scales I got from House of Blades as well. They put my logo on there. This is a nice one. I think. Oh man, here we go. I think I need to swap out the pocket clip. Although I've always been a fan of the bug out pocket clip. You guys haven't answered. What are your thoughts on this one? What are your thoughts on that pocket clip? Let me know down in the chat. What do you guys truly think? And be honest with me. I don't care. You be honest with me. If you hate it, let me know. Here. I will break the ice right now. I like it. For a super classy knife, we're typically seeing like this type of pocket clip, milled out titanium. It's not deep carry pocket clippy. It's I don't know, it's high end, definitely feeling, but you get a nice high end knife with a deep carry pocket clip, wide, so it doesn't eat up the pants or anything when you put it in and out of the pocket. I think that's really killer. I like it a lot. Just being honest, I think it does definitely stick out compared to, you're looking at a very classy looking knife, but the pocket clip doesn't match. But man, it makes me want to carry it more often. That is for sure. A little bit of blade play when it's not locked up, but here it's super solid. Huh. This is a Riot made, so you can expect a lot from it. Personally, I think. And if it's got Riot on it, I typically give it a gold standard. When it comes to Riot made, I just kind of put them up, definitely at a higher level of knives. Take a look here. See if Sid's here. Sid, are you coming? I'm just kidding. I'm looking at a couple text messages. See if Sid's ready. See if he can get his stuff set up here. There we go. Hopefully he's coming in so we can get him invited to hang out with us here. I want to see what he got. Sid's got a great collection and also excellent collection of knives, and his EDC gear, his photography, everything is on par. Here's the CDC warning. I've got to come up with something epic for this video. What are your guys' thoughts since you're not going to answer me on the pocket clip one? Which one of these do you like better? Like the Blade Bench or the Crispy Donut Community one? The obviously the differences are going to be the thumb studs, of course, the purple and blue. But the difference, in my opinion, is going to be, do you like the gray or black? I'm waiting on the new Demco knives to come in. I've got both of them coming in here. Oh, Jack likes the Blade Bench better. So is it because of the black? Would you like the blue on the gray? These drop next week, so get in on it if you do want one. So depending on where you want to get it, here's your choices. You got 1 week to think about what you want. 1 week. Okay. So we got 1 vote for the Blade Bench. Oh, you don't like purple? Okay. That's fair. That is fair. So, okay, what if you put the blue? Because maybe I'm not supposed to know about this or tell anybody about this, but you can get these in different color coordinations. So if you get the gray one, there's gold, there's dark blue. I'll be right back. Let me grab. Maybe I'm not supposed to talk about this stuff. I'm doing it anyways. Forgive me, guys. Luke, Drew, anybody, Eric, that's part of this. I apologize, but they got a blue and gold, so you can switch it out if you do want different colors. All the screws. So, would that make you change your mind then, Jack? Would that make you change your mind? Gray with teal would be cool. So what you would do then? Okay, so you would like this with the teal. I would think that would be really cool. Although I think it's going to look really good with the gold. A little black and gold would be cool too. Oh, there we go. I was wondering if you were going to chime in and tell me, knock it off, Mike. Don't tell anybody about that. There he is. Blue and gold are the options of ours. So there you go, Jack. If you like the Crispy Donut Community one better, you get options. Although I like that gray pocket clip personally. I'm going to leave that one there. I'm going to probably keep the purple. My wife is obsessed with purple, so I'm probably keeping that. But you get options, like I said. I think the gold would be really cool. Luke, did Drew do the gold? And did you swap yours out yet? I personally, like I said, I think I'm going to leave it purple personally. And I'm going to do like his and hers. Not that this is any female version of a knife, but she likes purple. I think maybe putting the gold on this one. I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts? So Jack, he doesn't like purple. That's okay. You're allowed to have an opinion. I personally love purple. I might actually put the gold on here with the purple for Minnesota Vikings. This might even be my Vikings knife. I haven't decided yet. I'm not going to monkey with it too much because you guys don't know what you're in for. There's an epic video coming in on this thing. And I don't want to mess with it until after that video. The knife in general. Oh, okay. Well, I like the knife, and that's okay. I think it's cool. I like the jimping. Luke's the designer of jimping on all of his knives, and I like that. It's a utilitarian knife. I mean, this is like classy and utilitarian, kind of like there's another knife I was talking about earlier today, wasn't there? But that's all right though. That's what I like. Be honest, because it's expensive. You got to know what you like, and that's what I'm here to let you guys see things that I've got. Maybe make your own opinions. Well, that's what it's about. Oh, this is Drew. Hey, okay. Well, what the heck? I figured we were Luke. Well, Drew, what's going on? Welcome to the chat, my guy. I swapped both of mine, and I've got all three colors. See, I don't know. I thought about putting gold in here, just like I said, for Minnesota Vikings, because I'm a Minnesotan. What can I say? All right, and then I don't know. I'm not really a fan of the teal personally, but I do want to let you guys know if you do get the first 25 from Blade Binge, he's throwing in a coin, which is the dark mode coin, and then on the other side, the Crispy Donut Community. So if you get them from Blade Binge, of course, you can get the coin, the first 25. Drew, are there anything special going with if they get it off the Crispy Donut Community site? Is there anything special happening there? I don't know, guys. I like this thing. Jack. I think visually maybe, but here's the thing, Jack. You hold this thing in your hand, it's super good. I think you'll like it. Let me see here. I've been in the knives for 5 years, I think, and I've seen just about everything at this point. And there are only 2 knives that I'm looking at right now, and they aren't new designs. What are you looking at, Jack? What are you looking at? What is your style of knife? I have opened up to so many new knives. Oh, you are ready? Let me invite you. I will send you a DM over to Instagram if that works for you, Sid. Oh, it's a surprise. Oh, okay. So it'll be a surprise for the first 25 guys. So you heard it here. I haven't heard it yet. So if you guys get the one from Crispy Donut Community, it's a surprise. The first 25 may get something a little extra special. Okay. Now we're talking. So you guys got all week to decide and save up your cash. Don't blow your paycheck this week because these are coming out, guys, and these are going to be game changers. I honestly think if you visually don't like it, I think you'll love it. Okay, so I have stipulations. So let me quick look here. Jack has, okay, the backs are and the is okay. So flipper, I'm gonna throw that out there, and those are the two knives that you want right now. Flipper tab is huge for me. I personally love a flipper tab, but I like multiple deployments. You see that? Multiple deployments. That gets a check for me. I like the size of this. So it's, forgive me if you guys care, but I like to show I wear size, well, these are extra large mechanics gloves, right? So this kind of tells you how big my hand is. It's just about perfect. It's, I think the size wise is perfect. I like jimping. I like the forward jimping. This could be like the ultimate knife. And I say that, oh, also fuller tab, by the way, fuller tab. So anyways, I digress. It's a knife that is absolutely awesome. If you don't like the looks of it, hold it in hand. Find somebody who's buying one and hold it in hand. Sid, I'm sending you a message. Sorry, Sid. I'm getting into it. My bad. Let's see here. Funny thing is I would use two knives that much. You wouldn't? See, I am such a sucker. I'm constantly swapping knives. Honestly, I carried the Zahn this morning, and then I think after my shower, I flipped out and I put in my Demco. Fidgety as hell. I love that knife. Instead, I sent you a message via Instagram. Hopefully that works. I'm into the weird tiny knives for some reason. Tiny knives. Okay. Here's the Mika from CJRB. Button lock. What do you think of that? That is a newcomer for me. I like this one. This is a super tiny knife, but yet got a little bit of a finger choil. The button lock on mine's a little grummy, and that might be me. I got to take it apart. I haven't oiled it or anything. I haven't really used it a whole lot. But you want a small knife, there's one for you. The Vosteed Raccoon, the Banser. I like this because it's the button lock. Not too many of my knives are button locks, but man, I like this one. I do use a main knife, but a second one is fun for fidgeting. I'm the same way, Jack. I'm absolutely the same one. That's why I'm like gonna wear a neck knife, and I don't know. I'm so in between. I'm just so in between. I like to carry multiple knives, and confession, guys. Confession. Come here. Sometimes I carry a knife just to fidget with it. So I'll be honest with you. Okay, you don't like the blade shape. It is definitely one that maybe you have to get used to, you know, and that's the cool thing. I think it's so unique. I love all the grinds personally. I love that. I love how thick it is behind the back. I think it's a good work knife. A Wharncliffe is not always been my favorite. I'm not a really big fan of Wharncliffes, but I think it's got its purpose. I'm typically like a drop point. I would love to have a Demco that's not a shark foot, but I know it has so much purpose. Personally, though, I do like the drop point. It's just, to me, it's my go-to. In my opinion. Jack, you gotta go. Hey, appreciate you hanging out here. Have a great weekend. Appreciate you hanging out with me here. Appreciate you, Jack. Sid, let me know when you're in. I think you just gotta click on the link, hook your microphone up in your camera. You should be good to go, and I should be able to see it down the bottom. And as soon as you get here, I'll let you know. What's going on, Greg? What is up, my guy? Happy Friday. What you up to here? Anything exciting happening here? Anything going on? You guys still haven't really told me what's in the pockets, guys. Come on. Also, if you're drinking coffee, cheers. Oh, I think Sid's here. Let me know, Sid, when you're ready. I can see your hands. Looks like you got a top down going on. I can already see some red. Oh, you guys are in for something exciting. I'm wearing the Namoki mod watch. I'll say that before Sid gets in here. Sid, give me a thumbs up when you're ready. I'll just I'll sink you in here. This is a Namoki mod watch. This is all blacked out. This has got an N35 automatic system. Actually, I was going to mod it out and use it for mod parts, but I like this so much the way it is. I left it alone. And also, of course, it's all black. It is what it is. I like it. Man, I'm telling you guys, getting over this cold is just something. Oh, man, you guys are in for a treat. I can see it already. I can see right here on my screen. I can see Sid's watch as he's getting ready. Like I said, Sid, give me a thumbs up when you're ready. What's your guys' favorite blade shape? Going off of Chris's comment, what is your go-to or favorite blade shape? Mine typically, like I said, is the drop point. I'm a fan of Tonto. What do you think of this one? Kind of a cool knife. This is like, I don't even know what the heck you call it. Sid, is that a thumbs up? I don't know if Sid, you can even hear me. Oh, looks like you're focusing. You guys are in for a treat. Like I said, when Sid gets in here, you are in for a treat. Ooh, look at that. Oh, is that a thumbs up? Okay. All right, guys. Ready? Here he is. Yo, what's going on, Sid?
Yo, not much.
There you are. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Glad I got you here. Ooh, I see some new watches there, too. And some flashies. Nice.
Well, this is what I was wearing earlier. I wasn't expecting FedEx to be here so early.
Ooh, you're lucky.
Like, it's like 9:15 here-ish around there.
Oh.
And I brought my wife and daughter to work and school, and 10 minutes after I left, FedEx was already at the door. I was getting notifications on my camera. I'm like, holy cow, they're early this morning.
That is awesome. So you got to go, got some chores, came back, and it was like Christmas. I love it. Mission to the moon. Oh, man. So is this titanium?
No, this is the ceramic plastic that they use for the
it is. Okay.
Sorry, let me just
focus.
I was trying to use my Sony A7 for this, but it wasn't connecting to my computer, so I have to use my point and shoot Sony RX10.
It's working pretty dang good on my side. I don't know what you guys say in the chat, but man, it looks dang clear to me. Man, that is sweet. I'm jealous. That looks so good.
I just happened to look online and noticed that Omega and Swatch have started selling certain Omega swatches online. So
really?
From what I've seen in the Canadian store, it's the first 4 they released.
Okay.
Which is the Mission to the Moon, Mars, Pluto, I think.
Oh.
And
I don't even know what that one is.
I think that's a white and red one, or ivory or something. I can't remember. But this is the one that caught my eye because it resembles the original, so I couldn't pass it up.
I was gonna say, I like the way that looks. It's classy. Also, it's gray. I like gray.
Yeah. The one I'm waiting for is the matte black one. I think that one's Mercury.
Ooh, okay. I'm looking at the Mars. It's red and white.
Yeah. Then there's the yellow one.
Omega. What did you call it? What was the last one you said?
The Omega Swatch?
No, yeah, you said there was a black one?
Yeah, black one. I think that might be Mercury.
Let's see if I can do a double whammy here. Oh, there we go. Okay. Ooh. The Mission to Earth is cool too. Let me see if I can add a stage here. Yeah, that's got to be, like you said, got to be like Christmas. All right, there we go. Yeah. So Mission on Earth, Mission to the Sun is the yellow one, Mission to the Moon, and Mission to Mars. Oh, that's awesome. I'd like to see a black one.
Yeah, same here. And they came up with new models, which I don't know. I might have to get sometime. They have a brighter loom. I can't remember which that one was called
Okay.
that I've seen, and then a moon phase one, which I thought was weird at first, but after a while, I was like, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, you got me itching now. You got me itching really hard to get one of these. Ooh, Mission to Saturn's kind of cool. A brown.
Yeah.
Neptune is blue. These are neat. I don't know why. I've never looked into them for some reason. I don't know why. Man, that looks nice. So it's got a little moon on the back. That is nice. You gonna wear it all weekend?
Oh yeah. Already it feels lighter than.
I say, is it light?
Yeah. Like the Monterey one is noticeably heavier because this is plastic, right?
Yeah, you're comparing not apples to apples. Like I'm wearing this, and earlier I was wearing my G-Shock, so huge difference. Just materials.
Chronograph works pretty good though.
I know. I see Chris in the chat here. He answered my question earlier. He likes the Harpoon Tonto, and I can just tell right now, he's on the Omega site right now looking at one of these because he's become a watch guy.
Watches are addicting.
They really are. They really are. And I gotta call this out here really quick here, guys. If you like that Monterey watch that he's got on there, not the Omega, I don't have no affiliate with them. I wish I did, but that watch right there, if you guys do want to get your hands on that one, I can tell you that code Brownie BRAUNNYBA on the website gives you a 25% discount. Sid won that one, which I was super stoked to see that. I was in that live watching it. And really, really happy you got it, because if anybody deserves that watch, you do, because you're a watch guy. Like, you are a watch guy. You're probably one of the first watch guys that got me into watches, honestly, got me down a rabbit hole deeper.
Yeah, this is a beautiful watch, and I really love it. I do want to do a video on this one. I'll wait until after I get over this cold.
Oh, I'm with you there.
Yeah, it is great. I do love it, and the fact that I won it in a giveaway just makes it even more special. And I know I was joking around with the guy because during the live on Instagram, he thought I was one of his brand ambassadors. Like, no, I'm not.
You should be.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get on. I'll tell Tim, be like, you know what, Tim. Sid needs to be a brand ambassador, because if you guys don't know this, if you guys follow Sid on Instagram, you've got a EDC page. He also has a page directed to just watches.
Yes, I do.
There it is. I was just about to pull it up. There you go. Let me link it up for everybody. Definitely worth a checking out, guys, if you haven't. The watch life. If you like Sid's EDC stuff, the watches stuff is just as good, or better, it may be in some instances, depending on which rabbit hole you fell into, watches or just full on EDC. But I just linked it up for everybody if they want to check that out here.
This camera sucks when it comes to autofocus.
Oh, I hear you. What lens are you using on there?
This is the Sony RX10, so it's the integrated lens.
Oh, that's the one. Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. When you said point and shoot, I should have known.
Yeah, I typically only use this camera when I'm doing Zoom meetings.
Okay.
Because it works great that way, because the camera's usually pretty far away from my face, but because it's a little bit more close up, kind of sucks.
Doing a pretty good job.
So far, when it's wide, yeah.
If you had to guess it, how many watches do you think you own?
If I had to guess, 15.
Wow, okay. And guys, when I asked that, he's not talking like G-Shocks. He's got G-Shocks, but we're talking like, I'm looking on here, you got a Seiko C-Master. Is that a C-Master or is that a Seiko Dive? The blue one.
The blue one, that's the Seiko Samurai.
Oh, there you go. Okay, I'm looking at it right now.
Samurai Patty, yeah.
Dang, that's nice. That one right there, I personally love. I love the blue. I should share that.
I got a healthy collection of Seikos, a few Bilovas, a couple modded watches. I just
Love
got a
the orange one,
Spinnaker, 3 Islanders.
I just
That's
recently got into looking at the Islanders. Just very, very recent.
Yeah, my recent Islander, which is the one that was a collaboration with TGV, the Urban Gentry. He actually commented on one of my pictures of his watch. Yeah, keep going up. I think it was the one with the candles in the background to your right.
Oh, we're here? Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, the Urban Gentry channel. He commented on that one. And he shared it too, which was awesome.
Sweet. Yeah, that's a clean one. I can't help it, but I'm looking at the knife. I think it's a Vero.
Yeah.
And I see a Peter McKinnon Polar Pro lens cap here.
Yeah, that one is the Mist 2, which I absolutely love. I love that filter. And I love the polarizer too that comes with.
I got the everyday one. Not the Peter McKinnon one, but the other one. And I cracked.
Oh, yeah.
Wonder where I put those. It's somewhere, but I cracked it. I fell down. Oop. Wrong one. Removed you into this. There you are.
Yeah, that's a Mist Edition 2.
See, I try to mist, and I actually stacked it with the everyday one. It made things just so like creamy. It was like it almost felt like you were in space.
Yeah. I can't remember which picture I did. Usually I have to use lens distortion, that app to add softness to lights, but with this filter I haven't opened lens distortion in maybe a few months now.
Oh wow. I don't know. I tend to like to do some of that after the fact, but right now I'm using a variable ND, and it does just a little bit of misting to the lighting, not as much as the actual lens itself would do. Where is mine? I wish I had one. I would throw it on there and look at it. I got a messy office.
I know the feeling.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've seen pictures of yours compared to mine, and it's here's my mist one.
Oh yeah, I can see the softness right away and the light in the background.
I mean, it's pretty cool. The thing is, it makes things really, really dark.
Yeah. I have been debating on getting what's the one from Polar Pro? It adds the solar flare.
Oh yeah, it's a whole lens. You buy the whole lens. I looked at that too, but I kept thinking, man, that would be an expensive thing when you technically you can fake that really.
Yeah,
easy.
you could fake it real easy, but
I think what it does is it opens up the back of the lens. So when you actually open it up, I think you twist something and it lets in light from the side. Is that how that works?
Yeah.
You twist and really, really cool concept, but I worry, like, is there an extra like lens in between there from getting dirty or anything like that?
That's my fear as well.
Like that would be like, I know how dusty mine get. I get really, when I take the lens off, I immediately put the cap on there, immediately put it on there. I never leave it open because I don't want to get that sensor. I don't want to be the one cleaning that thing, and then I'll be the one messing it up. I'm trying to find the lens that I broke. Kind of embarrassing. I was going to do a vlog. I was going to do a camping vlog. I still have all the footage, but I was camping with the family, and I was not inebriated. I was not under any influence of any sort, but I was opening the camper door and I tripped going in and I dropped my camera and I cracked it. I filmed with it all weekend still, but man, that's expensive filter to break.
So for
Oh,
everyone
yeah.
else, this is what the effect we're talking about. Polar Pro calls it the blue morphic and gold morphic, but like, yeah, this is an effect that you can easily add in
You
post
can.
editing.
You can.
Like, if you use lens distortion, you can get it on the. I think it's part of it is on the free. I pay the premium on Polar Pro now just because I like using it, but I haven't touched it for a while.
When you say you pay the premium, like you have filters and stuff from Polar Pro?
Not Polar Pro, lens distortion.
Okay. I was gonna say, wait, what? You had me thinking. I was like, I'm about to go on like check this out myself. I really wish I could show you. Oh, I bet you it's right here.
Oh, my screen is dirty on my phone.
Yeah, it's kind of
not sponsored, but
the filters. A lens distortion. Yeah, that was the app that Peter McKinnon actually repped like 4 years ago. He introduced people to that, and I after that it ended up costing money. It used to be free.
Yeah.
Until he told people about it, and then everybody and their brother got it. I quit. I quit using it because I didn't want to pay for it. I pay for Lightroom, and that's expensive as it is.
This is a shot that I did. I was watching the drag races earlier this year. I used that solar flare effect just to add some streak behind the car.
Zoom in a little bit more, or bring the camera closer.
Let's see if it'll focus. There we go.
Oh, that is sweet. Wow, that is cool. See, I wish I could make it worthwhile to incorporate some of that stuff into like my EDC photography, but you can't. It's kind of hard to incorporate some of that stuff. Like where you can if you spend the money on that because that's how you make money.
Yeah.
I have a hard time justifying it at this time, buying all that stuff because I don't make money on taking pictures of my kids.
I don't make money taking pictures of my gear, but I still do it for fun.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what makes it worth it.
Oh,
Look at that Flytanium there. Are those aftermarket scales?
From Flytanium, they anodize it themselves.
They just come up with those?
Yeah, I just happened to look on their website and I couldn't pass it up. I had to sacrifice the original black titanium with brass inlay for these, but I say it was pretty worth it.
Worth it. Those are sweet. I like that. I almost like that side better than the other one.
Yeah. And then I finally found my spacers so I can put in the Glow Rhino lanyard fill.
Sweet.
So now I got tritium on here.
Love that.
And movement is still really good.
So, do you have a Demco Shark Lock knife?
Yeah, I have the AD 20.5.
Comparing that versus the Demco, what are your thoughts? I've never held one of those knives, so that's why I gotta ask.
It's the same because Demco made it. They designed it.
Is it is good though? Well, and I know it's what it is, but I've had things where it was designed by somebody and made by somebody else, and they're completely different.
Yeah, hold on. Let me grab my Shark Lock one.
Yeah, I was hoping that mine would be in the mail this morning. I'm getting the some new Shark Cubs from Demco, the new aluminum ones, the murdered out ones, or the tactical or the operator series. If you guys haven't seen those from Demco, hopefully they'll be in there today. You guys can see those.
All right.
Oh, there you go.
So this is the thick one. Aftermarket scales.
Who are those
OG.
by? Oh, the original goat?
Yeah, original goat. There we go.
I love his scales. Man, that looks good.
And then
Gabe says it's designed by Demco, priced by Benchmade. Hey, Cuddy Maniac, good morning. Happy Friday. So would you say the action is as good or better, or would you just say they're about the same?
about the same. Mind you, it's this because I have the thick brass scales. This one's a bit heavier.
I was gonna say mine's the G10 version.
Yeah, the Grivery scales that it came with were too flimsy for my liking. They were very thin.
Oh, so there's two different ones. I've got. Did they have a logo on them?
I'm just checking to see if I still have them.
Because the ones with the logo, at least these used to be the white ones that are writ dyed orange. They are flimsy. They're very light, but these are the jade ones that are writ dyed black, and they feel like heavy duty. Hey, good morning, Jesse. We were just hanging out with Sid Bones in the house, checking out some knives. He got a new Omega. Always fun to have you on here to see what you got.
Yeah, I tried looking for my original Grivery scales. I don't know where I put them. I don't throw my scales away, but
I was gonna say you didn't throw them away. That you don't want to do that.
No, I know I kept them. I just got to find them. My office is a complete mess. Yeah, mine were the gray ones.
Oh, okay. I've got the gray ones. I can see them underneath them right there. I like the gray ones. So the gray ones, yes, they are really light. The jade here. Where are my? Oh, here. You can almost see the difference. But if you get the jade version, they don't have a logo, but they are definitely more heavy duty feeling, I guess. I mean, obviously not like metal or titanium, but they definitely make a difference.
Yeah.
Even the backspacer was more, I don't even know, like rugged feeling. I've been a big Demco fan lately. I like what they're doing.
Yeah, I love the AD 20.5. I've had it for a couple years now. I just don't carry it as much, not because of how heavy it is or the scales, but I actually had this in my first aid kit in the car for a long time.
Oh.
Just because the Warncliffe made it a little bit easier to cut bandages.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Everyone has a preference. I can't remember what I have in the car now. I swapped it out for a fixed blade. I think it's the Superlative Hella, I think.
Okay. A good size one, I suppose, too.
Yeah, it's just a small fixed blade I have with the first aid kit.
I still think this is one of my favorites. Also, of course, I'm biased because I'm a huge Giant Mouse fan. I don't know why. I like his designs. I like what he's doing. But that's always been like my go-to when he comes with small fixed blades.
Oh, the Giant Mouse is definitely on my to-get list sometime. I've been checking them out.
Do you not have one?
No, not yet.
Ooh.
I'm eyeing up a few of them. There's a couple brass ones I seen I want to get.
The Giant Mouse Biblio might be. You like larger knives? I know you got that Banter. That's a smaller knife. I was gonna say a Riv would be nice, but it is small.
I don't mind small knives.
The Riv might be up your alley. It's also Riot made M390, so it's Giant Mouse usually does all their knives made in Italy, but the Nazca and the Riv, and there might be one other one, are Riot made. I know people. This is where there's like a fine line in the EDC community where some people will say, "Hey, you know what? The Giant Mouse steel is." Some people call it soft. I've heard that so many times. I personally don't mind that. I like to be able to sharpen it easier or strap it. Some people say that, but if you have a problem with that, then you want to go with like the Riv or the Nazca, which is a Giant Mouse knife, but it's made by Riot, so it wins. Also, Riot made. If you like Vox's design, here's the Urban EDC, the Vaquero. Love this knife.
Oh, that's nice.
Also comes in titanium. It's like the F 5.5, but just bigger and more beefy. Yeah, it's a rabbit hole getting into, like, I've been following designers like Greg Schraub from Sparrow Knives. Like these are concept knives from him. That concept makes. I got a couple designs from him, different brands. I've been getting down, like, following certain designers lately. Here's another one. This is the Baku. Following different designers and trying to see the difference of knives. Only because I've been so biased lately about loving my Vox in these designs.
Yeah, you're making me want to add a Voss, dude. I've been watching him for a long time.
See, that's the thing that's cool about Vox is he works with a Boker, Giant Mouse, Vox, Urban EDC, CRKT, the MKM lines. I mean, he's got so many brands he works with, so he caters to pretty much everybody here. Tactical Llama, good morning, happy Friday, and congrats on 10K, by the way.
10K, wow!
He just beat over like 10K. I think he's probably higher now. Every time I check his channel, he's got another 1,000 followers. I can't even get the 5K. Tactical Llama, congrats!
I can't even make it to 500.
YouTube's a unique game, that's for sure. It's a unique game. You
Well,
gotta do
for
it
me,
for fun.
for me, I haven't really focused on long form videos for a while. It's been shorts, mainly just focusing on just me flipping a knife, showing off the blade, scales within 20 seconds. Then I end the video.
That's the thing. Like, when I do a short, I've seen things like some of my videos, if it's 12 seconds, I can get like, 10 plus 15K views. If I post it like a little bit longer, I mean, the shorts is like a unique game, but I don't know. You get followers off it, but I don't think it's like the long-term followers, if that makes sense, like subs. Like, I think the long form, the people who come for the lives, like you guys here right now, like, is really what matters to me. Would I love to have a ton of followers? Absolutely. I'd love to post a video and it to make $50, for a couple minute video. It'd be pretty sweet, but whatever.
Oh, to make money on YouTube, that's a dream, but
It'd be cool. It would be cool. Llama red pajama. Hey guys, everybody's hopping in here. Marco. Hey John, what's going on? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Any new knives on the list that you're thinking about getting? Anything? I know we were just talking about Giant Mouse, or anything. You kind of did say a little bit, maybe Vox design.
I have been eyeing up. I was looking at a Chris Reeve knife on Blades Canada. They have scratch and dent sale, and I seen a Raindrop Damascus, some kind of wood ebony scales.
Oh man!
Original price like $1,400, but because there's one little defect on the blade, like it's hardly noticeable, they had to lower the price down to 800 Canadian. So it is tempting to get.
Sebenza or Nkosi?
Sebenza.
Oh, don't tell me what blade shape.
Drop point.
I'm going on Blades Canada like right now. What shipping cost? See that? Okay, so shipping from Canada to US, is that pretty expensive, or shipping from US to Canada? I know it was a pain in the butt. It was expensive.
Honestly, I have no idea.
If you don't buy that, that's super. I don't. $800 though. That's a lot of money. I could get a Rosie. I have some CRKs. So, oh man, Sid, you need to buy that.
Yeah, I am leaning towards it. Another one I've been thinking of too is Griffin Knife Co. The Series X. I thinking of getting the bolster lock next.
I would be down for that. I don't have one yet. I've held a few of them, but the size of that is pretty nice. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, well, from what I've seen in pictures, the bolster lock is definitely bigger than the fixed blade.
Okay. So a little bit bigger in hand.
Yeah.
With a fixed blade though, I'm okay with that, because if you get a really big fixed blade and you're carrying that around, it's kind of a pain in the butt. But a smaller fixed blade like that looks perfect, because you got some pretty good monster jaws there. I feel like you got some beefy hands, so that's going to be a good
fingers.
knife. Chompers.
Yeah, this one holds pretty good. What else was I looking at? I haven't really been looking at much. Null knives. I'm looking at the Raiden R2. Yeah,
Raiden. Yeah, that one looked pretty sweet.
Where's my voodoo?
Let me check on the chat here. I don't want to ignore anybody here. John says weekend is near, but it's a study weekend. Oh man. Tekalama says here, we will see a lot more Barbarian here soon. Rumor has it he will be an expert on the ECURT scale. The ECURT, yes. Yes, I will be doing some videos for Crispy Donut community, doing the knife test, the knife torture test. Yeah, I will be taking over those. I'm a little excited for it. Also a little nervous. Only reason I'm nervous is because Sam makes excellent videos, and he's got some big shoes to fill. Hopefully I can keep up with what he did. And my scaling might be a little more tough than his. I got to try to keep it even. We've only got one knife out so far that we've tested. So I have a feeling I'm going to be a little more critical, and that's something I've always thought about, being more critical on knives. So yeah, you guys definitely will see me more doing some knife tests as well. Gabe was asking, is FAB blades in Canada? I guess FAB. I'm not sure. Fab blades. I'm trying to think. Maybe I'm wrong. Knife Nut, have a great weekend. Appreciate you. Let me see here. Let me make sure here. John says, CRKT, I have the M16 with combo or blade. Nice. Okay. It's a heavy metal. I've seen that one. He sent me a picture. That's pretty beefy knife. Fixed blades can be a little pain in the butt if you sit on the holster. Yeah, that's why I try not to go all the way back. Scout carry typically in the front. The Griffin bolster lock is definitely bigger. Okay. And what do you got there in hand there, C. Sid?
This is the Null Knives Voodoo with the micarta scales that I swapped out the carbon fiber for.
That's nice.
I tried to like the carbon fiber scales, but they got slippery after a while when they got greasy. So I got the micarta, which adds just a bit more grip.
I'm a huge fan of micarta, so I'm with you on that. I would have probably done the exact same thing. I like carbon fiber. I like the fat carbon over just like your traditional carbon fiber. Although I've got a new knife. This is from New Breed EDC. This is from Loot Tex. This is one of his. This has got that woven carbon fiber, but I guess I can see where you're saying where it could be a little bit more slippery, but compared to micarta, yeah, I can see that. I think if it got wet, it would be all right.
That's nice.
Called the Wingspan. They're right now in the pre-order. The titanium is just incredible. You ever seen inlays in a pocket clip?
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, this is a cool one. Very good drop shutty knife too.
The Voodoo's been finding a lot of time in my pocket, even though I post pictures of other knives on Instagram. At the end of the day, I always tend to grab the Voodoo. The movement is just so smooth and fidgety, and blade shape I find has a lot of uses, especially when I'm cutting boxes.
Oh yeah,
piercing the tape, even envelopes and everything. So I find that I carry the Voodoo a lot more than any other knife I've had.
Is that the one you carried for 30 days straight?
No, the 30 days one was this one.
Oh, you did a fixed blade for 30 days?
Yeah.
Ooh, you're brave.
It was hard.
Yeah. Because I have a spectrum of knives, and the reason I carry them is like fidgeability is on that list. So You're brave for only carrying a fixed blade for 30 days. Good on you, because I couldn't do that. I have a hard time carrying the same knife 2 days in a row, let alone the same knife in the same day.
Oh, it was pretty hard. Thankfully, there was some rules that allowed you to fidget with other knives at home, but
Oh, okay.
yeah. As soon
Yeah, I
as
was
you
gonna
hit the
say,
front door, that other knife had to stay, and I only had to carry this one. So
That's
I
nice.
did it.
That's a
Yeah.
nice one. Gabe says, I have the Bolshevik log, but not that one of their fixies. I have 2 of their other fixies. I've got to get there's so many brands. That's my problem. Is I got so many brands and so many knives I still need to check out. Alex is rocking my white Speedmaster and flipping my Holt Morphus. Wow.
I just put my Swatch Speedmaster on some leather straps here. So
I was watching you. That looks nice.
I'll try it out because honestly, I'm not a fan of what they sent with the watch.
Well, it's
They
what is it? Is it actually leather?
no, it's I don't know what kind of fabric. It just didn't feel right on the wrist. Like it's stiff on the sides here. It's not flexible or
And you also
Too
just
sharp.
got it like 2 hours ago.
yeah,
So maybe you got to break it in or get it
think
wet or
so.
something.
maybe.
Ed Durbin in
Today
the
it's going
house.
on the leather.
What's going on? Fook Dussel, happy Friday. Ed says, I see that awesome coffee cup hiding in the shadows, the sip and flip. Yeah, there she is.
That one I missed out on.
It went so quick. I did
Yeah.
not know that coffee cups would go quick. Like we didn't like get a ton of them. We were kind of gambling, honestly. We
I
do
tried
have
ordering
ideas
on-
for something new. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to spoil it, let alone put it out there and then jinx it, because something pretty epic might happen.
Well, I
One of
tried
them
ordering
though,
on
is
Brady's
coffee
site.
cups. Yep, these were on Brady's site.
Yeah, I tried ordering off there, but I kept getting can't ship to Canada.
Oh,
And then,
you should message us.
Yeah, actually, I was working on a message, and then I decided to check the shopping cart again, and then it said it was sold out.
Next time, in the next run we do, let us know. Although, like I said, we're talking to another coffee cup, and it might be more fancy. Like, I wanted orange. I told Brady, I was like, I just want a classic coffee cup, orange, because I broke my orange coffee cup. I just want something just typical, and we didn't want it to be super expensive. The other one might be a little bit more expensive just because of what we're going with, and that's not the one I'm afraid to spoil. So I won't spoil what I'm.
If it's a travel mug, I'm definitely down.
No. Well, that actually was kind of something we thought about. A travel mug would make more sense. I've got one of these like knockoff Yetis or a knockoff Stanley that I just put a sticker on. It's something I got from work, so I just put my sticker over it. I actually use the heck out of this a lot more, but I don't drink coffee out of it. Only water.
Yeah, I think those ones are water only.
Yeah.
Because I have a couple Yeti ones that I use, and I tried like juice, I tried soda, I even tried mixed alcohol in there, and it was hard to clean afterwards. You could still taste the previous drink in there.
I can fully agree. I've got a couple Yetis. I've only bought like 2. I was lucky enough to be in a wedding to get they gave all the wedding party a Yeti, which was incredible. And then I've gotten some over the years. I have certain ones that this is the summer camping Yeti only, because I'll put my mixed drink in there. I've got one that is for coffee because I drink a lot of coffee. It's a problem. And then I don't think I actually have a specific Yeti. I just use this one only for water because it's easy to remember which one this one is. Gabe says, I would have done that with my pocket axe. This is my pocket axe.
A lot bigger than mine.
I have only carried this camping. I have a double-edged one, but they don't fit in the pocket.
This is my pocket axe.
Oh yes, there you go. You know, I do actually have a small double edged pocket axe that would be probably better than what I'm talking about here. That's pretty sweet. I even like the leather slip. Where'd you get that little bad boy? That's cool.
This was a gift that I got from an order I did through Olight last year.
Really?
Damascus blade. It's hard to show on this camera. I wish I was able to use my A7.
Oh, I see it now though. That you say it.
It just
That's sweet.
That's just the button right here pressing into it all the time.
Oh, I thought it was the O from
No,
Olight, honestly.
Actually, that would make sense too. But it's actually just from this buckle right here pressing against it. I had this on my keychain, but the key ring I had broke.
Oh.
But I do like this because I use this for a letter opener for
There you go.
quite a few months.
I wish I had my keys. I'd show you what I've got. I've got just this tiniest little blade. It's like almost like an X-Acto knife blade, maybe a little bit smaller, but it's like this big. And you slide the knife out. It's called the Microt from Jimmytronics. Really cool, and it's just super little, like a letter opener. I keep on the keys. The other thing I have my keys is a from Daily Carry Co. is a titanium toothpick. And I actually used it the other day. I was going down the road, and I think I'd taken my thing. I got these trays for Invisalign. I took them out, and I'd felt something after eating. I literally used my titanium toothpick that were on the keys in the truck. I was like, "This is sweet." Gabe says my pocket axe is just a little bit bigger than the little one you got as a gift. Oh, okay. But he's got one about that size. Let me find mine. Hold on.
From Silver Fox on Etsy. Oh, I'll have to check that out. I've been trying to stay away from Etsy. It's pretty addicting. I know I've been checking out a lot of Simply Nate on there. A lot of his brass work. And I gotta admit, I've been checking out that coffin nail throwing blade that he has. I've been tempted to get that. Oh shoot, I gotta get going pretty quick here. I gotta let Michael know.
It's not sharp. It's a bottle opener.
Oh, that's awesome.
This is a gift from was it? Gosh. I'm gonna feel really bad if he's watching or he watched this. But it was a gift, and it says Barbarian on it. He didn't plan that. It was just one he had. He's like, "Hey, it says Barbarian, and it's got an axe on." I was like, "That is super slick." It's just a bottle opener. I thought about sharpening it up for fun, but kind of cool. So there's my small pocket axe.
We all have to have one in some form.
Hey, I see a nice looking coin there.
Yeah, I wonder where people can get one like this. I think it's from Awesome Hanks.
That's pretty nice. Almost, I think not as nice, but this is nicer than what you've got. I think I got the better one on my side.
Oh, whoever designed that one, I think everyone will follow on Instagram. I think that's the Chiefs EDC.
Yeah, that's a pretty neat one.
I was actually thinking of getting another drop of that coin. Earlier this year, I was thinking maybe I'll just drop a different metal, like maybe a silver one, or so, because this one was antique gold.
I see antique gold.
Yeah, which is just like a brass, aged brass plating over top of nickel. But I was hesitant on that at first, but after seeing what it looks like when it patinas,
absolutely,
it looks really good with the metal peeling off, chipping a little bit. It wears off real nice. I don't have mine on me. I think mine's in the living room. But there's fine details on that one because I've had that one in my pocket for months, and it looks really good with the metal coming off slowly. The brass, yeah.
Mine isn't doing much. I honestly keep it on the desk for the most part, and I fidget it. I haven't been keeping a coin in the pocket. I should. I need to.
I use a coin every day just to help decide dinner, like either meat A or meat B. Okay, let's find
Oh,
out. Flip
I
the
like
coin.
that.
What kind of side do we have? Well, we got these over here. I'll flip a coin. So it's
I
like
like that.
it's a decision maker between A and B, right?
I love that. You also do something that I really love is you set it down as a placeholder and tell people to stand on it, don't
Yeah.
you? For photography?
I use a bigger coin for that one, which is my first coin, which sadly didn't do that well. I can understand why, though. It's a simple design and it's a photography related one, which
It's
not
even smaller niche,
yeah.
I think.
So viewfinder on one side,
I like it.
and then the front of a lens on the other.
I
But
think
this
it's
one
cool.
I use as a placeholder because it's a nice big coin and it's copper, so it stands out when you're in grass.
I was gonna say if I've heard of people like putting tape on the floor or something like that, but when you're outside, what do? You got to carry like an orange cone or something with you. This at least, if it's in the photo still, nobody's ever gonna see it. I love that idea.
Yeah, exactly. Well, brother, I have to get going. I have to head to the office and take some pictures of the staff. So,
well, I appreciate you hanging out with me. Thanks for showing me your new watch. We got to see it first here. Love seeing your gear.
I will
Everybody
be
check
getting
out Sid.
pictures up later.
Can't wait to see them.
Hopefully, I don't break it before then.
I doubt you would. I think it'd be pretty hard to break it.
Yeah.
If you did, though, yeah, that'd be a tough one. Don't tell us, and I think Omega will replace that for you.
All right, man. I'll talk to you later.
Have a good one. Appreciate you hanging out here. Have a good weekend.
See you guys in the chat.
Always fun having you over here. Me switching. There we go. Man, it is finally Friday, guys. Anybody got anything cool? Gabe's talking about pocket axes. I love it. From Silver Fox on Etsy. I gotta do some more stuff on Etsy. It's been a while since I've been on there. We are past the hour mark. I need to make sure we talk a little bit about our boys over at Blade Binge because I want to check them out here. Ooh, opening the mail right now, Foo. You know what? That reminds me. I need to go check my mail. I got some good stuff coming in the mail. This came earlier. I thought this was gonna be here today. I'm glad I got to show this one off here from New Knives. This is a Kickstarter knife. This one is in D2 steel. Hopefully, I get the other one mail in today. Hopefully, I get some photos of it right away. But I want to check out what's on Blade Binge. They always have some good stuff here. Fook, so tell me what you got in the mail because you can't just tease me and not tell me what you got in the mail. Do this here. There we go. And boom. There we go. Speaking of, there we go. Next week, guys. Next week. I'm excited. I truly am excited. Ooh, there is a CMB Predator, a Mora Companion, and some utility knives so far. Ooh. Did you get the Companion? I gotta look that one up here. That one sounds kind of cool. Let's see what we got on the old Blade Binge. I always like checking out, see what they got anything good going on. And if you guys drop off, I'm sorry. I just saw maybe somebody dropped off just a minute ago, and I'm sorry. I like to shop, and I can't help to find there's any good deals going on. Let me just make sure, check really quick here. I always like to see if anything's going on before. Sometimes there's some special deals. Ooh. It's a compact. Okay. The titanium scales. Ooh, I like those. How much is that? Holy guys. I didn't know the Demco knives were going so expensive. $1,300 for MagnaCut full textured titanium. Yowzer, that's expensive. And that's just that's just one of these bad boys. Of course, this one's not MagnaCut or titanium, but man, that's all that is for $1,300. Holy smokes. Ooh, a Griptilian in the Altum. Okay, I've never seen this before. Ultim scales on a Griptilian. I love my Griptilian. I gotta have the one with holes personally. Personally, I love the one with holes. Man, I've never seen that. I've got one knife in Ultim, and I don't know. not a major fan of it. I don't know. It's cool, but I think Ultim is just maybe it's just not me. Now, this although I've been looking at a Hinderer knife, $550. Ugh, I just don't like the G10 on the other side here. Oh, that's cool. A little Sasquatch on one side here. Ultim doesn't excite me either. It's just not my thing. I'm with you, Fook. Am I wrong? Is Ultim basically the same stuff that they put in the screwdrivers? Like you only get a screwdriver, isn't that Ultim? I think the reason I think that is there's a purpose for Ultim is for electricians. I don't think it can carry a current. I think you are safe. So if you were to, and don't test this, I shouldn't even say this out loud, but I'm pretty sure, I don't even want to say it, but I'm pretty sure you could stab it into something electric with a screwdriver because it's Ultim. Please do not do that, guys. But I think that's the reason the Ultim has a purpose. Yeah, it's just plastic. It just doesn't do me. It's cool. I also don't care for yellow very much. I don't know, it's just not for me. I've been looking at buying a Microtech. What are your guys' thoughts? Microtech or ProTech? I am thinking the ProTech. I think the SBR or the Rockeye. The Rockeye is a little bit bigger. I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts? Microtech or ProTech? I'm deciding. Like this one is caught my eye. I went and saw this the other day at my local Shields. If you guys watched my vlog, I went into Shields. They had some good knives. They had some stuff that I didn't even show, and I felt really awkward filming inside the Shields. This is the sporting goods store looking at knives. Guy kept walking back and forth. Finally, he's like, "Do you need help?" And I was like, "Sure." And I kind of put the camera down. I was like, yeah, sure. Let's look at it." So we opened up the case. I wish I would have been like, "Hey, film you this like interaction," but I don't know. I got a little nervous because he seemed like he was kind of like spying on me here. Just electrocuted myself. I said not to do that. I know you're kidding, but for real, I don't know, and I would have to check it out here. Probably have one of the largest Ultim collections. Do you really, Gabe? I didn't know that. Do you have pictures of it? Is it on your Instagram or anything like that? If you do, I'm curious to check it out here. Henry, what's going on, Henry? What is up? What is up? But yeah, I'm kind of thinking I might go and get the SBR from ProTech. I just can't carry. That's the other thing. I can't carry automatic knives in Minnesota, so it's kind of one of those like, do I spend the money on it and just carry it, or because it's so small, maybe I can get away with it? I don't know. I'm a little nervous, but because it's an expensive knife. I've also been looking at the quiet carry. Ooh, yeah. Knife Nut 69. You've got. Is this the one you've got actually, or is this yours? I didn't. Is a pocket clip like that on yours, Knife Nut 69? I've been looking at quiet carry, really thinking about it. $265. Wire pocket clip though. I didn't know they had a wire pocket clip. I'm all about the Vanex steel. I need more Vanex in my life. Let me see. Ooh, a penguin. Okay, that looks nice. This looks nice. Man, I don't see. That's the problem I run into. It's like, do I want to get something like traditional, or I don't know. You strongly dislike wire clips, so I was in the same boat for the longest time. But every wire clip knife that I've ever owned, I've been able to buy a Lynch clip and swap it out. And I put one back on my Riv. They are pretty nice. But it sucks like buying a really high end. I'm not gonna call maybe not really high end, but an expensive knife. What $265 for this quiet care, right? Getting a paper clip for a pocket clip seems kind of like a slap in the face. That's why I like this one. I mean, wire clips definitely have their spot. I just don't. I don't know. I don't like them either because I feel like they're kind of like a downgrade, but they work. They're like probably some of the best ones out there, but you can always swap them out. So if I buy any knife with a wire clip, I tend to expect to spend another $25 because I'm on that knife because I'm going to get another Lynch clip, most likely. Or I got to look at some other cheaper ones though. Maybe Lynch clip is just too expensive. Gabe, it says here, I have never rounded it up in one place. I have a couple of wallets, fidget spinners, knives, an ultimate handle pry, and worry coins. Oh wow. I'd love to see the collection. It's just not for me, and that's okay. I like seeing other people's stuff. It's no different than Jack saying he doesn't care for this blade shape, or Chris saying the same thing. That's what's so cool about the EDC community. There's so much out here, so much stuff. We all kind of have our own opinions, and I can appreciate other people's opinions. Here's one, the McBee. Super cool knife. I am not a super big fan of it, but I can appreciate it. It's designed by McNeese Knives, of course, and it's a Spyderco. I want one because of the community. I love Spyderco, and I love the idea of who the designer is. But do I feel like I can spend $195 on that one? No. And the same thing goes with the Altum. Gabe, I think it's cool that you have all that stuff. It's just not really for me. And, that's what's so cool. Like I said, I like the idea that there's so much in this community. We all have the same idea. We all like, our EDC gear. We all have our own passion, which is pretty cool. If Civivi can afford to stay away from wire clips, so can I. Civivi makes some of the most generic ones. They almost are wire clips, but not. So I like that saying, though. I like that saying. Unpopular opinion. I'm not a big fan of Spyderco. Okay, Fook, but do you like Benchmade? Do you like Benchmade? Or you just don't like the big holes in Spyderco? Tell me what you don't like about it. I'm here for not to judge you by no means. I just want to know. Why don't you like Spyderco? Here's my unpopular opinion. I don't like liner locks. Don't like them. Favorite knife is a liner lock. This knife, liner lock. I do not like liner locks. I like frame locks. I think frame locks are cool. But some of my favorite knives are liner locks. So that's my unpopular opinion. What's everybody else's? Gabe says Civivi has done wire clips before. Have they? You're right. I think they have. I'd have to look. I'm not going to fact check. I'll just go with you. Kathleen says, I love Spyderco, but I have a newer one and a 4-year-old ones I've had for over 10 years. 4 older ones for over 10 years. Have you noticed a difference in at all? Curiosity, since we're talking about age, you got a newer one and you've got 10-year-old Spydercos. Have you noticed the difference between the newer ones and the older ones? Are they still keeping up with quality, or would you say they're worse? Have they kept their quality control, or have they advanced? Because one thing that I think is really cool about Spyderco, and maybe you could say differently, Fook, since you don't like them. I like them because they're kind of like NASCAR. Hear me out. NASCAR, in my opinion, is a proving ground for where we can push engines, how far we can drive a car, pushing the limits of rubber tires, pushing the limits of a vehicle. I believe that's what NASCAR is to me. I do not want to sit and watch NASCAR on TV. It's like as boring as watching golf. I'd love to drive a NASCAR. I'd love to play golf. All those things are fine, but I don't want to sit there and watch on TV. But I like the outcome. I think that's where I'm getting here. I think that's what Spyderco is like. Spyderco is a proven ground of steels. The mule that they've got here, that fixed blade, I think I like the name of it. I think of a pack mule. It's a proven ground of what those steels are. You get the same shape, same everything, and they test steels out. And I think that's what's cool about Spyderco is they're going to be able to test it, and you can get one of those, and you can see if you like that steel or not. Kind of like a proving ground. I just compared Spyderco knives to NASCAR. No idea how that worked out, but in my head, that's where I see it. So Spyderco typically doesn't make easy open and close fidget knives. I would like to try a smock. Smock is definitely nice. My Spydercos are over here. I can't reach them. They, to me, are super easy. If you can Spidey flick a knife, you would like it. I think that's where I learned the Spidey flick, but okay, I'm going to go with you. I'm going to say so. What about a Spyderco? Well, I think I just saw one a moment ago here. Like this. The little native. It's got a smaller hole. So if you like a knife, because it's maybe not as fidgety, I feel like this would be a good fidget knife. And there's the pocket that we just talked about. Yes, but I'll take a generic, not wire clip, which is what they usually do. Yeah, I agree with you. Also, to be fair, I don't have any Civivi, just a Ferrum Forge made in the same factory. Okay, I've got a knife design from a maker or a designer here in Minnesota that actually had their knives made by we, which is pretty cool. I'm all about the newer locks, back spring locks like the Shark, the Atlas Super Lock, and top liner locks are one of my favorites right now. I'm a huge fan of the Shark lock. I can fully agree with you when it comes to locks that I'm a fan of the Shark lock. I'm a fan of the top liner lock. I'm trying to get Vasi to send me a top liner lock so I can prove how good it really is. I'm a fan of locks that you can keep your finger out of the blade. I think a lock that you don't have to, like, liner locks and frame locks are cool, but they're just not safe. I think if it's going to be a, like this, you see that? There's no flipper tab here. I think if it's a frame lock or a liner lock, this is just not safe. It's going to drop right down on you. If you're like Lefty, he's got those thumbnails that constantly drop on the blade onto his thumbnails, or I don't like that. I like, let me put this down here really quick here. I like a flipper tab. See the little flipper tab there? That's going to drop down on the thumb, and I can catch it. And I'm not going to cut up my thumb. It's as safe as you can get when it comes to that. When you talk about the Shark lock, see, you can keep your fingers out of the blade all the time. I agree with you. But anyways, what I was going to say is I'm trying to talk to Vasi and be like, hey, can you send me one of those? Because I would like to get my hands on a top liner lock and kind of prove it to some other knives. And they said, oh, well, not right now, but they're going to send me a fixed blade. Totally cool with that. Totally cool with that. I like Benchmade's design better than Spyderco, but I don't support their pricing. So I'd only get one on the secondary market. Did we miss Spyderco's factory seconds sale, or is that next month? I feel like the 29th rings a bell. I'm gonna have to check that out because I'm all about factory seconds. I'm okay with getting that. I've got a ton of knives where I'm cheap, I'm poor, so I'm with you there. Benchmade, not a fan of the prices either, but I like their knives. I'm still a Benchmade fan. I just don't care. I'm with you. I don't care for the prices. Haven't checked out a lot of Spydercos, but Spyderco Smock is one of my favorite knives. It is done with Kevin Smock from Ohio. Definitely a good design knife in all honesty. I've held one. I don't own one. I guess Spidey Click very fine. I learned on my old Tenacious. Oh, if you can Spidey Click a Tenacious, I'm not worthy because the Tenacious, maybe it's just mine. God, that thing breaks the finger. You try to Spidey flick, it's so hard. And maybe it's just mine, but the Tenacious was one of the first Spydercos that I got. And man, it's love that knife. It's a work knife, but it's not easy to Spidey flick. And I bought it and I was like, oh, I could finally do a Spidey flick on a Spyderco. Dang it. Must be on one of the cases right there, probably. I was going to try a Spidey flick it. I really like the button liner lock. Well, that's different. A top liner lock is totally different. I'm with you there, Gabe. So a button lock versus top liner lock. Basically, a top liner lock is like a not a crossbar lock. It's like the compression lock. So basically what it is the button lock, like this one right here. This is the Mika from CJRB. Nice knife, but because of the size of it, it's kind of gummy. It's not heavy enough. And it's totally different than the top liner lock, which is like a compression lock with a button on it, which to me is like the coolest design ever. Like, why did it take so long to come out with it? I like the button liner lock. If that's basically it. I have a let me pause this here for a second. Let me do this really quick here. We'll come back to that because we're talking locks. So this is the knife that I was talking about. This is designed in Minnesota here, right? This is made by manufactured. This has so many deployment options, and this is a button liner lock. So there's the button. There's the liner. I like the top liner better because you can close this just like you would a liner lock. My face up here. And then, of course, the button, which is on this side, backwards, pushes the liner. Can't do it backwards. There we go. Kind of a cool design. The concept is really good. This one works better than that one. But it's a liner lock, button lock. If that's what the one you're talking about, Gabe, that's pretty sweet. I still think the compression lock, button lock is better. So cool. Like these designs that we've come up with, like when you think about it, when my dad was buying knives, my grandpa was buying knives, everything was a back lock or a fixed blade or a slippy. We didn't have all these freaking options, and I'm here for it. I am here for it. You wouldn't like the compadre. It's a fantastic knife, but it bites your thumb every time you let it drop. I mean, I'm not gonna say I hate that. I'm trying to be more. I'm a lovey-dovey guy when it comes to these knives. I gush over good knives, and I'm trying to be more like critical, I guess. So like, this is cool. It's a cool knife. Don't get me wrong. I love this thing. It's sweet, and I carry it. But I'm just trying to be, I don't want to cut myself on live. But what I'm saying is, you drop it down, and this one's got a little bit of finger trail, so I was going to try to show you. But yeah, every time you drop it down, you cut your thumb up. I think it's okay. I mean, I'm cool with it, but I don't know. Now I'm thinking about it, but still, that's what I like about let's just do this one. Now you got the flipper tab frame lock. See, it drops right on thumb. Stop it, and I can go like that. It's one thing we talk about, like collecting knives versus using knives. This is a collector's knife. In my opinion, a collector's knife. This is a work knife because it's got a flipper tab. I don't have to think about it. I just go to town, open it up, close it. Where's another? Here's the one. Big boy, right? No flipper tab. I gotta almost like not think about it. I gotta just open it up and then not think about it, or have to think about it, I should say. And there it is. So if it's not going to be a lock that I like, it's got to be finger safe. And I'm trying to be more super critical because these knives are expensive, and I'm going to try to be more like breaking down knives, in my opinion, and not be so dang gushy over knives. I worked at Tenacious for a long time. I was working with the detent. I took it and I started goofing off with it quite a bit, but I'm with you there. Like, I'm totally with you. Like, The Tenacious is a great knife, but it took a little bit to Spidey flick that. What did I get? I got the Tenacious, and then I bought a pair of 3 after that, and I could Spidey flick the heck out of it. That was when I was still selling knives. Nowadays, I don't sell knives. That was back in the day when I was selling knives, and I wish I would never gotten rid of it. Yo, what's going on here? So now is it Luke, or is it still Drew? Must be lunchtime because Drew was in here earlier. So now who do we got here? We were talking about your knives earlier. Talked about the drop next week. We're on Blade Bench checking it out here. I'm going to bring it up again here. Let's just next week dropping on Blade Bench and dropping on Crispy Donut Community. So you get your choice. And we talked about earlier which color combo you like better. And my understanding, Drew kind of said that if you want dark blue or gold instead of the purple, you can get this one. And then, of course, the Blade Binge one. Dropping next week. Man, there we go. Focus. I think this is going to be a super cool knife. Drew didn't tell us, but if you get one from Crispy Donut Community, there's the first 25 get something special. So get on early. And no, that is not the QSB Penguin. This is the Crispy Donut Community. Actually, I'll let Luke talk about it. Full titanium. Man, this thing is nice. And what I was saying is, if you get this one from Blade Bench, the first 25 are getting a coin. What am I doing here? Let me just, there we go. The first 25 from Blade Bench will get the coin from Crispy Donut Community on one side, and then it's got the Blade Binge on the other side. And Drew said something about getting something special, the first 25 on the Crispy Donut Community website, donutedc.com. If you buy one here next week, 8 p.m., am I right, Central Standard Time, Luke? These are just super good knives. I know I talked about them earlier, but man, so nice. Full titanium S90V blade steel. Let me check out the chat here. So yes, Drew was here this morning earlier, Luke. He was here a little bit ago. And no, it is not the QSB Penguin. This is a lot bigger and more beefier. Luke says nothing like the QSB Penguin. This one's way better. Luke tripping. Yes. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time next week. Guys, you got to get it through here. I'm lurking while doing inventory. Wait a second. Luke tripping. Who? Oh, look, it's true. We got 2 people going in the chat with them, the same people. I can't tell who is who. You guys, why don't you jump in and hang out with me here? Well, if you want to join, let's hang out. You guys are welcome to hop in here. Oh, look, it's true. It's both of you guys. So both of them are signed in. When do you guys want to hang out? Talk about the knife directly from you guys. I'm here for it. Although I am pretty hungry. Multiple personality disorder is real. We were looking at Blade Binge. Let me go back over here. We were checking out Blade Binge earlier. But Luke or Drew, when do you guys want to hang out? Hop in the live here. You guys want to bring up and talk about the knife? Let me know. We were looking at stuff on Blade Binge. We're all over the place. I actually looked at this knife in my actual whatchamacallit, the vlog that I did. I held that in hand. I really want this. I know a lot of you guys aren't Benchmade fans, but I like that. Ed says, I can't hang out. I'm nobody and better. And don't lie. Who is these people, says David. Are we talking about me? Who are we talking about? Who is who? Who is who? What's on first? We talking about the Crispy Donut Community, multiple. I like food. I also like food. Food is a necessity. It's almost lunchtime. Actually, it's past my lunchtime. I'm starving. But I'm with you. I like food too. I am hungry. Thanks for bringing it up. Now you made me even more hungry. I was looking at that Benchmade. Here we go. We were talking about Spyderco earlier. And this is one that I've actually been eyeing up quite a bit. $215 though. I don't know if I'm ready, but this, because we talk about, what knife would you recommend to cut a burger? Good question. Good question. What knife would I recommend cutting a burger? Gosh, on the table right now, what would I recommend here? I'm going to go with, honestly, I'd cut my burger with this. I bet you that would cut a burger really well. Maybe I'd go with that one just because of the Warrenclyffe blade. This one would cut a burger pretty well. Actually, I stabbed this into a burger during my my vlog. I mean, this would depends on where you're getting your burger from. You know, this would cut a burger really well because it's nice and big. This would be a good camping cook knife. What knife wouldn't cut a burger very well? I don't know. Great question though. Ed, you are in the corner losing your religion. How's that song go? Losing my religion. I don't know, maybe that's wrong. Do you have a knife, carries, or just knives? So I'm a collector and a user of knives. So personally, I like to collect knives. So like this is a collector's knife for me. This is one that I would say I collect because it looks cool. This is more of a collector's knife. And I also am a user of knives. So when it comes to like usability, this is my user. This is one that I think all around drop points. I personally like that knife as far as a carry knife. Or maybe I didn't answer the question here. Do you like, knife carries? Oh, you mean pouches? I do carry pouches, actually. Almost knocked my coffee cup over for that one. So this is the pouch that I'm carrying right now. And this has got kind of a bunch of stuff in it. I do have a knife inside there. Actually, I carry a second knife in there because this doesn't always sit with me. So this has got a giant mouse rib inside there. Also, I've got all my bit kits in here in the back for the Leatherman. And of course, you got to have a beer bomb. I mean, do you even EDC, guys, if you don't have a beer bomb? Like, I'm just kidding. I got a flashlight in there. I've got the extendable for the Leatherman. I've got a pry bar. So if your question is pouches, yes, I carry a pouch. And also, I got my first aid kit-ish. It's not really, I have a designated first aid, but this one has like wet wipes, alcohol pads, and Band-Aids. So this is kind of like my EDC pouch. Did that answer the question? Hopefully, maybe not. Like a kangaroo. I don't sit in the corner. I sit on the floor in front of my knife shelves and slice paper. I'm cool with that, Ed. What's the price range on those things? The Data Crew, or I've also got another one here. This is from Dickinson Trading Post. They're all over the board. Depends what you want to spend. Honestly, I don't even remember the price. It depends what you're looking for, or you talk about the knives. A little more specific, so I can kind of tell you more prices. But I've got a lot of different pouches, a lot of different knives. Oh, this one right here. So this is the Data Crew. I will actually pull up their website right now, and I'll pull it up here to take a look here. Like that for you. So this is the Wada Junior, the one I just went through, and it's the X-Pac Gray, which I don't think they have anymore because this is brand new, but the price is about $75. That's about $75. I should have this one in the mail soon, and I can show that one off in person. So yeah, about $75. It's got X-Pac. Made in USA. It's an orange nylon interior on the black one. Mine is gray interior. I like the size of it personally. I think it's pretty cool. Did that answer the question? I apologize. I don't get asked prices too often because I am not I don't always know the prices because the prices go up and down so often. You haven't seen my knife shelf. They'll make you cringe if you don't like. I like lanyards. Ed, you've been around long enough. I like lanyards. I think lanyards are it they have purpose. Let me just like in all honesty, here's a tiny neck knife, right? It's got a lanyard. Lanyards have purpose. Now, if this one actually I need to fix, but let's say that's closer up there, you pretty much extended the knife. Lanyards have purpose. I'm cool with it. I like lanyards. If there's anybody in the EDC community besides you, Ed, that likes lanyards more, it's probably me. Here's the Mangana Steel lanyard. Somebody said that they would take that lanyard off right away. Absolutely not. I love it. I guess you're probably right. You probably think that because I don't have many lanyards on the knives on the table today. Ed is more paracord than man. You're more paracord than man. Edyards. I can't drop a link to the short of my knife shells. I'd show you. Ed, let me do this really quick here. I don't know how to mod somebody through StreamYard. Do you follow me on Instagram? You can message me on the Instagrams, and I can open it up that way. If you have the Instagram, Ed, I will open up that way. Otherwise, my Discord, you can drop it down the Discord. I would love to see it. I forget about that. Join the Discord or on the. Every time I open up Discord, though, it's a pain in the butt. Either do it on the Discord or. Dang it! Every time I open up Discord, it like loads up, and then the whole thing just like crashes. I should have opened it up earlier. My bad. Let's see here. I was looking at my messages on Instagram. I get these silly ones. Somebody goes, "Thanks for the like. Your artwork. Can I buy?" I was like, "Buy my artwork?" I don't have artwork on here. But either do it on Discord or do it on here, and I'll take a look at it. And I'm totally down for it. I see. That's why I even made the Discord. Here, actually, hold on. I can open up Discord on here, and maybe I can invite you guys. You guys haven't joined it. I'm all about it. Like, hang out with me. I just like to see other people's EDCs, and I've said that forever. That's the reason I even came up with my Instagram, so I can see people and their EDC gear. So we're all on the same page. Let me do this here. Here you go. You don't have to be a member to be on the Discord. I mean, it'd be cool if you were, but you don't have to be a member. I need to do more things for just like members only, though. That would be pretty cool. So if you're a member, I thought about making little patches. I thought about all that. You did it on Instagram? Let me do this here. Looking. There it is. There we go. Is there audio that I should be careful with? Oh, man. Don't worry. You guys will see this too. I'm going to mute it just in case. Hopefully we don't get like flagged or something like that. And actually, I kind of liked. What was the other one? Oh, there we go. Nope, I don't like that either. There we go. Anyways, let's take a look at her. Love the Vosteed there. Ooh. You got a sword. I want a sword. Look at all those lanyards. Yes. I'm here for it. Look at you got some money in beads. Ooh, I see a McBee. Ooh, yeah. Hinderer. Going so fast. But I'm catching it. Ooh, I like that shelving. Did you make that? I like that a lot. Wow, you do have a lot of lanyards. Oh, some Spyderco's. Wow. Love that collection. The lanyards like make this. Like that's super cool. Oh, what's that? What was that? So what you need to do is you need to go through these really slow for me, okay? You need to go through them really slow because all you're doing right now is making me drool a little bit. I just rewatched that. I'm pretty sure I just saw a lanyard on a Chavez. Did I see a lanyard on a Chavez? I gotta go back. How do I... Pause. Right there. You got a lanyard on a Chavez. So what you did is you took the lanyard and you just did it through the okay. I like it. I like it. Let me check it with the chat here really quick here. I got engaged. I was looking at it here. No, it's a Stella Live in the background. Oh, okay. I don't, not that it really matters. I mean, I don't monetize or care about my lives being monetized, so it's not really a big deal. Cutting Meaning, it says, I'm going to head out. Have a great stream, everyone. Hey, appreciate you. Have a great weekend as well. Now that I'm on your Discord, I'm going to have to torture you for being a smart butt about your photography skills. Hey, I just like to take photos, and I want other people to post on there. And you don't have to be a photographer to post your pictures there. Yeah, that is a super insane storage. I really like it a lot. You made the shelf. See, that's smart. I like that because you can see everything right away. Although my storage have been like these Pelican cases, so I can close them up. And then what I don't like about it is then when they're closed, I can't look at them. I got 5 cases over here. All of them are open, so I can look at the knives all the time. I feel like it's something you want to be staring at. Makes your collection look tiny. He has an awesome collection. You did see a lanyard, but it's a clone. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna have to like check your page out more often, I guess. I clearly wasn't subscribed, and I apologize. If there's a clip, there's a spot for a lanyard. I used to do that all the time. That's what I liked about like deep carry pocket clips. Like, cause you just kind of like put it through there. That was one big thing I liked about deep carry pocket clips. So you could put a lanyard on there. I'm not gonna say I'm a pro, but I'm a pro. Been published in over. Really? I didn't know that. Well, shit. I'm gonna check that out. I'm no pro. I just like taking pictures. I used to do photography, but I'm no pro. But you're welcome to give me all the shit you want about mine because you can nitpick them. I'm sure you'll find a lot of things you'll nitpick about mine. That's the only what's in the apartment on your daily users. Holy smokes. I agree with that 100%, Ed. Cases are for travel only. I wish I could agree. Fook. I wish I could agree. That's how you display a case. So that's how you display a case for non-travel reasons. Put your Ranger eyes at the top there. That's what I've been doing mine because I have to have them open. I got to be able to look at them. I want to be able to stare at them. But I used to keep them in this thing right here. I keep a lot of the older ones in there, but they're closed and you can't look at them. I've got these coin displays. I have a knife one, which is somewhere else. I took everything off of it because I was using it for like photos, but I like to look at them. So that's what I liked about your drawer system. You can see them all the time. I just threw up in my mouth. Go spank yourself and sit in the corner, and I'll think about what you've done. That case is only. I'm sorry. They're the only case that I have, and I've got children, so I have to close them when they come down here. I don't let them in my office too often, but I gotta close them because they're young, and they got like all these knives here will be picked up, sadly. I love you, but Ed's chest of drawers beats that display. I agree. I fully agree. I can't help it. I wish I had like a shelving unit that was tall enough to be able to display them all. 'Cause I love what you got there. I actually, the drawer system where you can see them, I would love to do that. I just can't. Because the kids will come down here and I will hear from it from miles from my wife. She would not be happy. I think I will. You know what? Fine. I will build one, Fook. I will have to build one. I don't know where I'd put it though. And that's the other thing. Like, I want it to be where I can look at it all the time. What if I had like a wardrobe? Is a wardrobe okay? And just leave the doors open all the time in the wardrobe and then close the drawers up, like the doors themselves? That's an idea. I'm going to get a wardrobe and I'll do it. That way I can just see them all the time. But I got to go sit in the corner apparently and think about what I've done. Spank myself. Move the stack of cases aside and put it in there. Well, the cases are, I've got two of them right here. Got one on the floor there. One I just put in the middle of the floor. And then I've got one right there. And then there's another one right there. Do you guys follow Raven the Pirate? He's got some sweet case inserts from Guard Dog Inserts in like a toolbox style case. What do you think of a toolbox? Is that acceptable? I like the idea, but I would have to have the drawers open all the time because I'd like to look at them. But sorry to disappoint you guys. That's just how I have to have it. So I'm gonna build the wardrobe, like I said, and I'll have them displayed like this. Like, I love seeing it on the wall. Like, I have one thing on the wall right. I'm so backwards. Right there. And that's because the kids can't reach it. And that's why I can't really use like the Holmes and Hatfield style ones, because the kids would get into there. These I can close up and lock shut. Although, looking at the table here, I wish I could just leave these out here all day. Unfortunately, these are like things I'm doing some work for like right now. So that's why they're still out. I'm going to go see what you said. I have a feeling Ed's over here just like bashing my my photos here on the Discord. So I got to go take a look here. Let's just take a look here. There we go. And he's got the cup in there. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Here's a crap cell phone pic. You guys, if you're not in the Discord, Ed just posted some spicy photos. And a Jack put in some watch stuff. Yes, I like it. No, not yet anyway. Ed's gonna hate my photography. He's gonna be mad. I wish I had that open on my computer so I could go ahead and take a look here. Have a good weekend here. Appreciate you hanging out, Fook. Appreciate you. I should get going soon, but I got the day off today. Believe it or not, I do have a lot of things I need to do. There we go. What did I post today? I can't even think of what I posted today. Oh, yeah, I posted my Chavez Zan. This has kind of been my carry today. It's right here, actually. I was going to look for Sam the Raven the Pirate, his display with the box. Henry G says here, them shelves look great and make it easy accessible, but a case keeps the knives in good environment and keeps the knives safe from rusting. Good point. Good point. Good point. Zero, what's going on here? What is up? Nice. Does that slip have a belt loop? Oh, yeah. So on this side, and I don't know if all of his will, this is from 29 Sparrow Leather Co., Canada. It does have a loop, and I don't know if that's what all of them will be. I specifically asked for that because I like to slide this in the pocket like a sweatpants. I use this as kind of like a belt loop. Sorry, not a pocket clip. Sorry. So it doubles as a pocket clip and a belt loop. But yeah, that's kind of what I've been using. Oh, what's going on here, Richard? Appreciate you hanging out here. Heck yeah. Yeah, I think it's like it's a caddy belt pocket. It's just like an all around here. Pretty nice little caddy. And if you're wearing sweatpants like me, I'm wearing sweatpants and I like to be comfortable. And maybe not even call them sweatpants, more like joggers. But anyways, something like that makes it easier. Must be Christmas. The live is going. It's snowing here. Ooh, get the fire going, Sid. Yeah, heck yeah. Sounds great. Yeah, I agree. I like this a lot. I like it a lot. I think he's going to be making more. He's got a ton of them. What was I was going to show that off here, actually. Where was I going with that? Where was I going with that? I tossed a few pics on the Discord for you. I'll start a small and slowly begin to tease. I like a little tease as long as there's a happy ending. I was looking at it. It was so wrong. I hate myself. Why did I say that? I was going to go over to 29 Sparrow's website or his Instagram page because he makes more of these, but he makes them in different colors. I like this gray. I was going to ask him about that one. I think he's actually doing something specific for the giveaway that's coming up. I plan on doing a giveaway, guys, and he's going to bring some of his stuff and send it over. What I want to do is I want to do a giveaway where I'm going to do like a full loadout. So I want to get like a pouch, a knife. I've already got a multi-tool lined up here. That's going to be pretty sweet. Let me just put it with the multi-tool is going to have VG10 blade steel on it. So that alone is going to be sweet in the giveaway. I plan on, like I said, a couple other things in the giveaway. Well, he's going to throw something in. And the giveaway is going to be a full loadout. I'll go over it. And I'm kind of thinking about making like a Christmas guide to show people where they can get the cool stuff. And then at the end of it, somebody's going to win all the stuff. And I already know it's going to be pretty epic. Not going to lie. But anyways, where was I looking at here? Space Case over here today. I was looking to see if I could see his slips because he makes some really cool ones in different colors. There's the awesome Hank collab one, but he's got all sorts of different colors. And where did it go? I swear it was here just the other day. There we go. So if you like this slip, this is kind of some other options he got. This could be a belt loop if you wanted it, but look all the color options he's got. To me, that's pretty cool. I'm so not looking forward to the snow happening. Stay safe out there on the road, Sid. Yes, if this is your first, we just got snow yesterday, 2 days ago, and most of it melted, but some of it turned into ice already. Got our electric heat on for now. I have my chimney being swept after lunch. Yeah, you're going to want to get that swept. Nothing better than when you see the snow falling and you're sitting around the campfire. Or sorry, I call it campfire. I meant to say a fireplace. We've got a fireplace, and in my living room, we got lots of windows, even a sliding door. So I just love like sitting there and the fire rolling. I'm probably gonna have to do more fires this year. Maybe keep the kids away from it. Last couple of years, it's been hard. The kids have been so like handsy around it. Yeah, not liking the snow. Love the photos, but driving is a different story. I can agree fully. I can't wait to see the snowy photos. Who did I see? Somebody posted a photo the other day in the snow of a watch, and I was like, "Ooh, that's good." But yeah, Zero Bytes. This is where it came from. These are a little different than what I've got here. You could probably have them put a clip on there. Just like all the leather, like it's so cool to see the different color leather that's out there. Excuse me. Man, hopefully I get over this cold like soon. Man, just bothering the heck out of me. It snowed a little bit. There, where are you at again? I can't remember. Truck bed full of wood. Oh no, so it's probably all soaking in wood right now. Yeah, it's I thought I had another picture of it that I posted, but yeah, that's it. There we go. Oops, wrong one. Wrong one. Yeah, you'll have to keep an eye on the slip here. Like I said, it'll be part of the giveaway. I think he's making some specific. I think High Tide said he's going to throw in a leather wallet. It should be pretty good. It should be good. But guys, we are over 2 hours. I did not think I'd go that long. Holy smokes! I got to go upstairs and get lunch. I'm hungry. I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. You guys have been here the whole time. Heck yeah, you are the true OG. Be on the lookout. There's gonna be more. There's gonna be some giveaways happening. Like I gotta get this YouTube. It's finally winter time, like we're talking about here. Everybody's gonna be kind of maybe hanging out, watching more live. So I'm gonna be pressing a little bit harder on getting some giveaways going to show my appreciation to you guys, because I honestly appreciate you guys hanging out with me. But on that note, everybody have a fantastic rest of your day. And as always, make sure your coffee is stronger than your toddler. Oh, love me some coffee.